Guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the best swing trading routine that I do every single Sunday to ensure that I go into the week with some sort of game plan. The last thing I want to do is go into the week with no strategy, no approach, no alerts. Now, the reason why is because our job as a trader is to do one thing, and that is to make money. Right? So at the end of the day, the more things that I can do on my end to prepare for the upcoming week, the better off that I'm going to be. So I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading and swing trading in the market, check out our school. It's awesome. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. We teach you how to find these stocks. We teach you approach, strategies, the psychology of a trader. So check it out down below. We have an awesome holiday sale going on. Give yourself, education that could last a lifetime. So check it out, and you guys can get 51% off by using code XMIS24. So check it out down below, and let's turn to the computer and jump into this thing. All right, so the first thing here that I do here is I look for any stock that I'm holding that I have a good understanding of what's going on with. And this week here, we're actually not holding a stock right now, which is fine. Last week we didn't, and we still made about $900. But the approach last week, we'll talk about that stock here real quick, was ticker symbol MLI. MLI here, when looking at this, what do we notice? What do we notice about this stock? Okay, the stock has seen great buying pressure, going from lows at about 34 all the way up to 100 in about a year, sold off down to this blue line. Now, this blue line is a support line. It's also known as the 90-day moving average line. So you guys can see in the past, I circled it where it hits it and we had a good move. So it hit it, and then we had that good movement. But we also look at other indicators like the RSI, which was trading for, a 32, which last time was trading for a 32, was like back in here where we saw some good buying pressure. Now looking at the hourly, a lower time frame, we had this beautiful breakout here, and we'll go ahead and remove these so you guys can see it. So we had that beautiful breakout, right, where the stock just was selling off, boom, broke out, entered here, rallied up, set our stop loss, below here at about $83. So we made about 5% on our money, which was great. Now, one of the reasons why we sold out of this stock here is looking at the daily here. You guys can see it was still on that general downward trend. So for us to be interested, we would want to be, in on some sort of breakout here. And if we go to the hourly, you guys can see that trend right there. So that's what we traded last week. Great trade, about $1,000. Profit is profit. And now, what we need to focus on is stocks on our watch list, okay? So what this entails is to draw out some trends, set some alerts, be prepared. Now, the broker I am using right now that everybody always asks is MOOMOO. I'll put a link to them down below. You guys can get up to 20 free stock just by signing up with them. So check them out and sign up and start making money from trading. All right, so the first stock here that we have on watch is ticker symbol ASTL. So looking at this stock here, one of the reasons I added it to is because it was hitting right here that 90-day moving average line, okay? Where it almost hit it in the past, and we had a good move, okay? The RSI right now for this stock here is trading for about a 38. Last time it was trading for a 38. Let's go ahead and draw it out. Was back, in this range where we saw this great move. So we could see some good buying pressure out of this. We also might have a nice little trend line, something like this here. So if we remove those, you guys can see that. So a nice little trend line possibly forming. Looking at the hourly, okay, that's the main question. How do we know where to enter this trade? So for me, we want to just draw out, a nice trend. So this is kind of going to be where I would get in on this stock here would be for a breakout of like 10, the 1035 range right in there. So we're just going to throw an alert, be prepared, and if it pops up above it, we're ready to rock and roll for a breakout. Then we just continue to move on. This one here is a little different, SLG. SLG here, looking at this, is a very, very flat stock. So it pretty much just consolidates in here. You guys can see the heavy amount of support, in this window here, heavy amount of resistance, pretty much above here. So buying here, selling here, we'll just throw an alert, down at like that $73 mark. All right, move on. Next one here, Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway here is a stock that's pretty much been using the 50-day and 90-day moving average line as resistance, okay? So you guys can see it sold off down below, it hit it, sold off, hit it, sold off. So for me, we'd want to get in at like that 40 or $430 or $463 mark. So we'll just set an alert there, and we'll go from there. Another cool thing here that I forgot to show you guys that I've used in the past is the trend prediction. This is what MOOMOO uses. They use artificial intelligence to determine the path, the future path of the stock here, if it will load up. Sometimes it does take a minute, but it's a pretty cool thing. If you guys have MOOMOO, I would highly recommend messing around with this. Maybe we'll just look at it another time here because it's taken a minute. Then we have AEP. AEP, right, hitting that 50, selling off. So could see a move, above that $93 mark. We'll just throw an alert there if we start getting some buying pressure. Looking at the daily, this one here is hitting that red line, so the 200-day moving average line. So we're going to be prepared if this thing starts popping up, which I do think we'll most likely see, right? Maybe a little trend somewhere there. But yeah, a nice little move here. You guys can see it already hit it. RSI is at a 32, so very undervalued point for this stock. Definitely going to be prepared for that one. Then we got PPL. PPL here is another 90-day moving average play. Looking at the hourly, selling off below the 50 moving average line. Now, for me, we'd want to get in near and around 32, like 30. We'll throw an alert here at like 32.65. So we could be prepared for if it starts squeezing above the 90 as well. And this is what we do every week, guys, is we go in, we look at our watch list here. And if you guys want to learn how to find these stocks, check out our school. Another one here, another great breakout here we could see, set an alert. And if you guys want to learn how to find these stocks, check out our school where we talk about how to create scanners and, all of that. Then we have KFY. We've traded in the past. This one's selling off kind of down below, that trend, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we could maybe see some continuation out of this, some more buying pressure start stepping in here soon. Just kind of selling off pretty good there. We'll throw an alert just to be prepared. BGC here, another trend play. You guys can see if we remove these, what do we notice? Huge trend line. We'll just throw an alert up here. So if it starts getting a breakout, we can be prepared there. Last one here is SLNO. SLNO, here's another trend line breakout play. This one here could be breaking out here soon. We're just going to throw an alert there. Be prepared. Now looking at the daily on this one here doesn't look too bad, right? We have the moving average line, the 200-day moving average line, so it could see a nice move coming back up to like that $55 level. But it definitely has a lot of potential. But guys, this is what you guys need to do, right? A lot of people think that swing trading is this glorious thing of getting in and out of position super, super fast and buying low, selling high every single day. No, like 90% of your trading is like doing stuff like this, being prepared, knowing what's on your watch list, looking at your scanners and all that. So if you guys want to learn more about trading, check out our school. If you guys want to sign up with MOOMOO, I'll put a link to them down below. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go into the week and make some money. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone.